The Whitmore estate shimmered at the top of the hill, glass walls catching sunlight but never warmth. Behind a thick hedge sat a damp little cottage where Lena Cruz lived with her mother, the housekeeper. Lena had never stepped through the Whitmores' front door. She entered by the side, barefoot or in quiet sandals, always carrying folded laundry or a bucket. Her mother taught her early, walk softly, speak only when spoken to, and never touch what isn't yours. But Lena drew. Faces on buses, trees leaning toward each other, and once, just once, Isla Whitmore, laughing when the wind tore her hair loose. One gray afternoon, delivering linen, Lena paused by a watercolor in the hall, a girl beneath a tree, eyes lonely in a way Lena understood. "You like that one?" Isla's voice startled her. She was in silk pajamas, barefoot, easy in her own home. "I painted it," she said, almost bored. "It was for my art class. They said it had potential." When Isla asked if Lena drew, Lena hesitated, then showed her a sketch of a laughing girl under an umbrella. Isla studied it, then smiled, unguarded. "You're better than I am." Moments later, she led Lena up a narrow back staircase to a small attic. Dust danced in the light from a round window. The walls were covered in notes and sketches. "This is mine," Isla said. "You can come here if you want." From then on, they met in secret, sharing pencils, drawing strangers, inventing their lives, reading poems from torn-out magazines. In the attic, they were equals. But the walls between their worlds never truly disappeared. When Isla invited Lena to her birthday party at a hotel, Lena dared to hope. She wore her nicest clothes, brought a sketchbook wrapped in ribbon, and waited outside as children in glittering dresses swept past her. She never saw Isla come to meet her. The attic grew colder after that. Fewer games, longer silences. One evening, Lena whispered that Mr. Whitmore lingered when no one was looking. Isla didn't tell her mother. She just sat beside Lena in the dust. Then one night, Mrs. Whitmore found them in the attic. Her sharp gaze fell on Lena. "I saw what I saw," she said, cutting off Isla's protests. By morning, Lena and her mother were gone, their lives packed into a black trash bag. Months later, Lena saw Isla in a bookstore. Isla's hair was darker, her eyes older. "I should have told the truth," she said. "About him, about everything. I was scared. That's not an excuse." Lena's voice was flat. "You were rich, that was enough." She handed Isla an old sketch, two girls on opposite sides of a wall, fingers almost touching. At the door, Lena said, "Sometimes cracks let things fall apart. Sometimes they let light in." Then she was gone. Years later, in a quiet gallery, one sketch hung in a shadowed corner. Two girls, one in light, one in darkness, divided by a crumbling wall. Across the room, Lena saw Isla in a green coat standing before it. She reached up and touched the glass, not for the art, but for the memory. Lena didn't approach her. Some stories didn't need reunion to be whole. Some endings lived in silence. If this story moved you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more powerful short stories that inspire, challenge, and stay with you.